Hello, my name is Tracy Green, and today I will be presenting to you a persuasive speech on living together before marriage. 50 years ago, cohabitation with your significant other before marriage was looked upon as a disapproval in society. But today, things are quite different. According to Pew Research Center, about half of the U.S. adults, 48%, say couples who live together before marriage have a better chance of having a successful marriage than those who don't live together. 13% says couples who live together before marriage have a worse chance of a successful marriage. And 38% says it really doesn't matter. Me, myself, I believe that living together before marriage is a great idea. Me and my husband lived together before we got married for 11 years. We have now, we lived together for 11 years, but we have now been together for 21. But living together for those 11 years really helped us. We are now married, must I say. Getting ready for an anniversary. Yes, yes, yes. But living together really helped us in a lot of great aspects. It showed us who each other was inside. Besides coming over and dating, or him coming over to my house and we're dating, he got to see me in a different realm. He got to see that not all the time that I'm going to be cleaning up, or that all the time dinner is going to be hot and ready. Unlike when it was when we were dating. When he would come over when we were dating, I made sure that my house was clean at all times because I wanted him to see that side of me. And that's what we do when we're dating someone. We put up this here veil that they see, and that we want them to see. We don't let them see the real person inside of us. But when you're living with someone, that person is definitely going to come out. And that's a good thing, because then they know and you know if this is something that you want to pursue at a later time. If getting married is something that you guys really want to do. Me and my husband had talked about being married before, but it was just something that I myself wasn't interested in until I understood that being with him is where I wanted to be. He understood me, and I didn't want to start all over with nobody else. So getting married was something that I thought was the best thing for us. It let us know too that how we were on days when we didn't feel our very best. I'm a morning person. I love to sleep with the TV on. My husband is a morning person. He loves to sleep with the TV on. And things like that might have been a deal breaker for me, or for him. Knowing that when you wake up in the morning and this person is not happy, you know how to really adjust your way. If he's not happy, then you're not going to get up in the morning and be like, oh, honey, hi, good morning. You're going to just say good morning and keep it rolling. But in the morning, I can play with him. I can talk to him because we are on that same page. Sleeping with the TV on. Now, that right there was probably going to be a real deal breaker for me, because I love sleeping with the TV on. I love the white noise. And he likes it as well. So that was a big help for me. While families have become more relaxed and accepting of a younger generation of unmarried couples living together, some are still stacked up against the odds of sticking together. The numbers are still stacked up against the odds of sticking together through marriage. This is according to Carolyn Astrana of the Victorian Activist, and a news article from January the 4th to January of 2015. And yes, I do believe that the odds are stacked up against people who live together. The older generation just don't believe that living together promotes marriage, which sometimes it don't. But neither does dating someone and not being in cohabit with them promotes marriage. We have always heard, I have always heard that, why would you buy the cow if you could get the milk for free? And that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Why would you buy the cow if you could get the milk for free? And then some people think that living together and not being married is very immoral. And I guess that's where buying the cow comes in, and not buying the cow and getting the milk free. That's where that comes from, because it doesn't make sense to be able to have the fun and the frivolous of being of the cow, buying the cow, when you can go out and get the cow and get the milk for free. Why would you even want the cow? But also, why would you buy a car that you could never test drive? Now, I think that's food for thought, because who wants to buy a car that they can't test drive? I think that makes a lot of sense. Test drive your car before you buy it. That's what I think about marriage. Test drive the relationship before you decide to jump into marriage. Thank you.